You can. Okay, but we got Pink Fresh, we got Goofy, we've got a very fast character, and we have Min Min.
Speaking of jank, Min Min's got a little bit of that in the back pocket still. This is a character that has been nerfed a little bit with the up smash being slower and up B having not as good detection at edge, but kind of makes the character more polarized, but neutral cool.
Hey, that up smash still putting in some work right there with the reflector. I do feel like Greninja has a lot of the tools that you want in this matchup, mainly the speed, but also like landing aerials that can really punish Min Min for whiff. But at the same time, I worry with the recovery. Like, what do you do about Ram Ram with the no hitbox recovery?
You cry.
Yeah.
You just don't.
Or you go high like that.
Yeah, you just don't get yourself put into a situation where you have to up B, and if you get the angle wrong, you die.
And I gotta feel, though, if Goofy can get low with a back air, that's going to be a huge, huge problem for Min Min.
Agreed. In addition, we're going to have to see how much this projectile game is going to actually play a role here. So far, it's been like messing Pink up when Pink tries to go for confirms, but Goober's had to box.
Yep. Okay, yeah, great cross up on the down tilt. You got to be aware of that. And if he, that's actually a big problem in this matchup, because if Pink can successfully cross up the back of Goofy's shield, I don't think Goofy can really do anything about that down tilt.
I don't think so.
It's going to be really important for getting out of the corner. All right.
One projectile, is that going to be enough? No. Up B still has the range to get there. Up smash, not going to do it, but
that's a fantastic punish.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with that, because if you fast fall and you just land with no hitbox and Min Min's just staring at you, that's not a good spot. Okay, and the meatball, not quite yet.
But we are in an edge trapping situation. We're going to get the two-piece. No, Goober does a good job dodging both hits.
I'm curious to see how Pink mixes up his ledge pressure to catch jumps. The great anti-air up smash there, and that's one of the problems with this matchup, right? Min Min baits you into trying to land on her because you don't want to go to ledge, but that up smash is still very good. Okay. Oh, that back air would have been a problem.
Great job by Pink.
Oof, yeah, the Mega Watch is barely missing that, and we're going to get Ram Ram out. I like that change.
And then these aggressive jumps from edge are really paying off for Pink Fresh. That's really an all-or-nothing proposition in this matchup, too.
Yeah, that's interesting. But, like, the one thing that I feel like Greninja doesn't have that great in terms of aerials is he doesn't have anything fast right in front of him. Because even Nair is only, like, frame 12, I want to say. So, yeah, if Pink notices that Goofy goes into the air, I feel like he can feel pretty safe saying, all right, I can go in the air and challenge this with my arms.
Trying to cover the low angle, but Goober goes high again. Neutral air covering space, but the snipe from mid-stage. Pink Fresh perfectly positioning.
Okay, landing there, yep.
Goober's going aggressive. I like the options, but Pink makes his character seem so elusive off stage, even though it is entirely the guile of the player rather than the truth of the character.
Yeah, Goofy didn't expect Pink to commit to going that high, I don't think, because that's one of those things where you watch it, like, oh man, I could have just stayed on the stage floor and probably punished that really well. But in order to successfully edgeguard her going low, you do have to be kind of preemptive. Okay, Goofy gets his last stock.
Just neutral air, neutral air, neutral air. What pressure do you have? Are you going to jump out of shield and not get a great pivot grab? This is the conversion, though. Pink Fresh holding down, fast falling out of that situation. And then gets the neutral air into the confirm. Man. Good Lord, just when you think that you have the opportunity to play neutral, just when you think you're closing the distance against a zoning character, Pink Fresh has the exact option needed to close out the stock.
Having watched quite a bit of Goofy in the last couple of weeks, I want to say that down tilt or that dash attack into fair was supposed to be a dash attack or our back air. Because Goofy had been making a living off of that in the last couple of weeks, and that would have put Pink in such a bad spot, and that comes out so much earlier. I think with the rise, it could have caught Pink there. Yeah, we'll be looking at a whole different game.
You may be correct, and if that is the case, Tech Club may very well be the deciding factor for Game 1, but regardless, you just have to kind of put that away.
Absolutely,
You can't let that haunt you right now.
And yeah, I mean, that's Greninja's bread and butter. You got to keep going for it.
More pressure here by Pink, just using these neutral air strings to force Goober to edge, but he can't connect there with the Ram Ram.
Oh, switching to the meatball. I was not ready for that.
Perfect timing for the Megawatt, too.
Okay, back hit of up air. Oh, finally a punishable aerial on the shield.
Just does a double grab, just waiting for Pink Fresh to hit anything.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
a
the
lot of
push.
shield damage.
Good God.
That's a problem.
Yeah, Greninja, good character. Every now and then, you spin the wheel and it comes up nothing.
Yeah, I'm actually a little surprised that we went back to the stage and not something with lower platforms like Battlefield or Small Battlefield, because of that exact interaction. But I don't think the stage is that big of an issue here. Okay.
Pink Fresh lost the first stock, but he's in a commanding position right now. He's putting on tons of pressure, just keeping Goober at ledge. It feels like he got stuck on that platform.
Yeah, that had to be a plat drop. Okay. Too much rage for the dash attack, and Goofy gonna pay, getting up smashed.
Landing aggressively that time, not quite working out. I love when Min just up the air disadvantage. More neutral air pressure. This time Goober's sticking in.
That was a really good answer, the retreating shuriken. But I wouldn't get too comfortable with that. Min has a little bit of range in case you haven't noticed.
Just a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I mean...
Got the charge this time, but still, it's like, nah. I think we're going to replicate the same situation.
Pokemon Stadium
Again?
out here saying no. That's so unfortunate. And I wonder if, like, Min's Hurtbox, like, a lot of the skinnier characters, basically the humanoids, can mess with vertical hitboxes like that. But, man, I feel like that wouldn't be happening on Battlefield.
No, I don't think so. I think you're correct that this platform height on this stage makes that a bit more common.
Bring back PS1, it's 2 pixels lower.
Right now, Goober applying a ton of pressure. Pink has to expend the double jump, but does get a chance to up back to stage. But the down tilt, the patience by Goober, just waiting for it.
Ooh, is that enough? No, no, of course not. What am I thinking?
Down smash either.
Okay, yep. Delay. I'm a little surprised Pink didn't go for another Ram there, but he's happy to ledge trap. I'm just swinging that meatball.
He just needs one conversion off of these neutral airs.
Yeah, I don't even think he needs conversion. I think he can just hit it. Okay, going low. Oh, yeah. And there's that awkward ceiling on PS2. It's just like the way that it slightly cuts under that platform.
Yep, just a nice little dead zone. It's great if your character can couch the recovery by going into that little hole, but if not, then every now and then you might get trapped. Yeah, these characters that rely on their angles, like Greninja, the Spaceys, yeah, it can be a problem for them for sure. Trying to keep the pressure on with the forward air. This is terrifying. Yeah, I've seen this story before. Oh, yeah, and you got to be really careful pressing buttons out of hit stun right now, even when you're that far away. That's kind of the Min special. It's like, oh, you think you're safe because you have distance? Oh, great angle on that arm to catch the shield poke. But mistimes the 2-frame attempt. Oh, man. That was such a good dash shield by GoofyGoober, but he wasn't able to get a punish off of it. Landing fair, and that's it. Okay, great. Over the Megawatt Hammer. Goober playing with fire right there. Seriously. But being rewarded for his phenomenal spacing. Yeah, that game looked a little bit over, and then all of a sudden... Low percentage against Min is never free. Min hits one Ram when you're at 10. It's like, oh, am I dead? Can we talk about the mask that Pink Fresh has on? Why do you have a Kiss Me I'm Irish mask in, like, friggin' July? He's Irish. He wants to be kissed. Like, we're in the middle of a pandemic, Pink. That's a good point. That's a good point. That is not COVID safe at all. Exactly. It's like that's one of those things that they handed out during like a St. Patty's Day parade or something like that. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so once again back to Pokemon Stadium, and this is winner semifinals, yes, but this is still best of 3. So all comes down to this. That it does. We are in an awkward spot here where Pink Fresh already starting to apply a little bit of damage here. Tries to get the pivot grab, not quite working out. And it feels like every time, no double jump, and he goes for the substitute aggression off stage, paying off for GoofyGoober. That's a fantastic Shadow Sneak. Like, in that spot, like, I've been talking about that setup, because he keeps going for it and getting a lot of reward off of it for the last couple weeks. I really don't think Min can even afford to air dodge there. So that's a great recognition there by Goofy that it's like, no, this is my time. I'm going to get this Shadow Sneak. More back airs. Okay. he's waiting out the neutral air and then just using the low profile of the dash attack to immediately punish Pink for trying to land with it. And that's so hard to do, again, against this character. If you get hit with one of those towards edge, you are likely to perish instantly.
Yeah, and now you really got to watch the DI on a couple things if you're Goofy. The Nair being the big one. Oh, was not expecting that.
No.
Down tilt on shield, getting punished by Min up smash. Hey, they nerfed it though. One whole frame. Let's go.
Exactly. That's enough. Just one for that's the lightest of touches. It's like the 4 or 5 wolf down smash nerfs, and it's still like one of the better killing moves in the game.
I feel like with some of these things, there's only so much you can do to nerf them, though, before they would start becoming combo tools, and that's like even worse.
Like Min gonna combo up smash and a Mega Watt or something like that. Good God.
Okay. Oh yeah, he did just barely get the full charge because I thought Pink was like, all right, I'm gonna force him to either throw it before it's full charge and get him, or I'll just hit him before he releases it. But nope, Goofy managing to get the entire charge, and pretty solid lead here. But we know better.
Exactly, we've seen this before in this set even.
Oh, great grab.
We're gonna get the Empowered Dragon here. Not
just gonna threaten it. Yeah.
Instead, you fake
so
with the left, you fake with the Empowered move to throw out the Megawatt Hammer.
Yeah, and great conditioning there, like this whole set to kind of say like, okay, I'm going to cover the grounded options with my ledge traps. Goofy finally jumps off ledge, and there's that platform landing to cover. That was brilliant by Pink. Okay. Yeah, all right. Good drift by Goober, using the airspeed.
Getting a little bit of platform trapping himself and pushing it to the brink. Had to use the air dodge, but Goober is able to recover as Pink has not had a ton of success getting the no hitbox up B that we talked about.
Yeah, thankfully it is at least pretty fast, right?
It is.
Ooh, the down tilt actually clanked out the first, or the dash attack, excuse me, clanked out the first arm, but
Pink.
Yeah, almost taking the set with the up B. Great grab though.
Not going for the drag down, just going to try to cover Pink's landing. Not working out for Goober though.
The defensive falling up there from Pink was nice.
Missing again with the Ram.
Oh, I'm so scared. Yep. Oh, the reel back on the second arm, I think, actually saved Pink from the landing there. Yeah, that's
not quite gonna do it.
Great DI.
GoofyGoober has a second lease on life, but that time the normal standard getup getting caught out by the second mid-range smash attack by Pink Fresh.
That's that conditioning, because Goofy finally got called out for jumping on the stock before, and so Pink made him feel like he had to go back to grounded get-up options, and nope.
High pressure, high percentage situations.
Yeah, excellent stuff there. But Goofy's got to feel pretty good about that. Like that one really sick Shadow Sneak kill, not too far away from taking out presumably one of MDVA's top 5 players right now.
For sure. Yeah, Pink Fresh is definitely top 5.
Maybe even better than that.
I'm going to actually step out right now so that we can give our guest commentator a couple sets with you, Jackie, and then we'll go ahead and do a little bit of a rotation for the remainder of top 8. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right, so I will catch you guys in a bit. We'll be right back.
Oh, okay. So we are getting